Hello and welcome. My name is Cadia and we're just here to work a practice dedicated to the winter time. So when we're looking at the TCM framework, when we're looking from that Chinese medicine perspective, during the winter time we really need to nourish our bladder and our kidneys. So these are just a few really nice stretches that you can take at any time throughout your day that can really help us and support us during the winter time. So if you do have a block handy, that can be useful. Not necessary. If you don't have a block, just grab a nice thick book, and if you don't have that, that's also cool. Just we'll work with what you've got around the house. A blanket can be quite nice to assist you, to support you, and maybe a couch pillow. So just grabbing all the things you'll need for this practice. And then once you feel ready, once you've got everything you need, we're going to start off in a supported bridge pose. So we're coming all the way onto our back. You may even like a pillow underneath the head here. So this is where our block or our book will come in handy. So we're coming to lay all the way onto our back. And maybe just taking a few moments here, just begin to arrive, to drop in, extending the legs out. Just take the arms beside the body, palms facing up. And just begin taking a few moments, maybe inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And just allowing yourself to step into this present moment, just stepping into the here and now. Clearing any thoughts of the past or future, any to-do lists. Just allowing yourself to leave any thoughts that may be cluttering the mind. Just allowing yourself to leave those thoughts outside of your space. Just honor this time you've taken out for yourself. Just be with you, be with your breath. So working into our first posture, our supported bridge pose, we're going to bend our knees, take the soles of the feet to ground. Then either working with our block or our book, we're going to lift our hips high and just sliding your block or your book underneath your hips. And just tune in, check in, how does that feel? Maybe you're going to stay right here. If you do feel like you could take it a little further, we're lifting the hips a little higher, just change the angle of your block. If you're not working with a block, you can just roll up a folded blanket, just resting, just elevating the hips that way. And there are 3 levels to our block. If we're working with a block, we can lift the hips a little higher, but just ensuring that the back of the hips is resting to the block. So there are a few options there. If you do feel like going a little higher with your books, you can just stack up a few more, so stacking them up a little higher. So this posture does support our kidneys. We're stimulating our kidneys, so regulating the adrenal glands. So it's a beautiful balancing posture. On that physical level, we're releasing our lower back. And on that energetic level, working nice and deeply into the belly, the solar plexus. So that's often a space where we store emotional tension. So through just breathing nice and deeply into the belly, into the solar plexus, it can help us to shift any of that deep-rooted stored, conscious or unconscious emotional tension. So once you have found a space of comfort, just closing the eyes, just be with you, be with your breath. Lengthening your exhalation, just slowing the system right down. And relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw, softening the eyes. Relaxing the forehead, just smoothing any tensions away. Nice job. Once you feel ready to release, we're just going to very gently lift our hips high, just releasing our props and just lowering the hips all the way down to the earth. We're going to work into a twist from here. It's always super good to take a twist after a bridge, taking the right thigh on top of the left, arms out at shoulder height. And then once you feel ready, just drawing your knees over towards the left as you gaze to your right. You're holding there, or you're wrapping your right toe tips around your left calf, just finding your interlace there. Breathe. Nice job. As you inhale, you're easing your way back up nice and gently, just releasing, taking the soles of the feet back down to ground. We'll take our left thigh on top of the right, knees over towards the right as you gaze to your left. And again, we can hold there. We can wrap our left toe tips around our right calf, just finding your interlace there. We're just resting here for several deep breaths. Nice job. And then inhaling, easing your way back up, taking the soles of the feet back down to ground. Roll over onto our side from here, just easing our way back up. Nice and gently in your own time, at your own pace. We're going to work into a half shoelace pose from here. So sitting up on a pillow if we need to, and extending our legs out from here. So this is a posture that works into our bladder meridian. So we're going to bend our left knee, and then we're taking the left sole of the foot over to the other side of the right thigh. Now for some friends, you'll stay right here. Maybe you're already feeling enough of a stretch here. Just staying upright is absolutely fine. If you do feel like you can take it a little further, what we're doing here is we're trying to get the knees as close together as we can. So for some friends that will feel okay. For other friends that won't feel okay, just take it back, no problem. And sometimes we can find a little resistance in the knees. Maybe that's not feeling okay. Something I like to do here is to take a blanket in between my knees, just for a little extra support there. And again, maybe you're feeling enough of a stretch here. It's really working through the hamstring. And we can stay upright. If you do feel like you can take it a little further, you're folding forwards. And then just closing the eyes, allowing yourself to totally let go here. Maybe you're stacking two fists to your third eye center. If we're working with our books or our blocks, maybe taking a block, forehead, resting in between the knee and forehead. And then just closing the eyes once you've found a space of comfort. And just be with you, be with your breath. If the mind is wandering off, just shifting the attention back, coming back to the breath, back to the here and now. And then very gently, once you feel ready, just easing your way back up in your own time, at your own pace. And very gently unravel, extending the legs back out, maybe massaging the knees here if you need to. And then once you feel ready, we'll make our way over to the other side. So bending our right knee this round and then taking the right sole of the foot over to the other side of the left thigh. And again, we can stay upright here, no problem. Maybe that's as far as we need to go. If we're going a little further, taking our knees together, holding there, maybe working with your blanket, and then staying upright if that's as far as we need to go. If we're going a little further, we're folding forwards. Maybe taking the block option, resting the forehead to your block in between your knee. And then just closing the eyes. Just be with you, be with your breath. And then very gently, once you feel ready, just easing your way back up nice and gently in your own time, at your own pace. And extending both legs out once again, just massaging the knees here if you need to. And then flipping over, coming all the way onto our belly here, we're going to work into a Sphinx pose, another pose to nourish our kidneys. So we're coming onto our belly, easing our way onto our forearms. We're just allowing our belly to hang. And maybe we're staying right here. Maybe that's as far as you need to go. Just tuning into that compression in your lower back. If you do feel like you can take it further, you're most welcome to straighten your arms here. And just see how that goes. So again, just choosing a level that's going to serve your body. And once you've arrived, just allowing yourself to surrender, to totally let go. Deepen your breath. Relax the face, relax the jaw, softening the eyes. This posture restores the connective tissue within the lower back, so really great for any lower back issues, lower back tightness. Nice job. Once you feel ready, coming all the way onto your belly in your own time, at your own pace. And just taking one palm on top of the other, rest the forehead to the tops of your hands. And maybe just shifting the hips here a little side to side, just releasing your lower back. And then once you feel ready, rolling over onto your back. So taking our Shavasana here. So just preparing for deep relaxation. So we'll take a pillow underneath our head from here. We'll take our blanket over our body. Just closing the eyes, extending the legs out, taking the arms beside the body, palms facing up. Just very gently and softly closing the eyes. Just be with you, be with your breath. Nothing left to do, nothing left to hold. Just allowing yourself to totally let go. Now you can rest here for as long as you need to, for as long as you like. Once you do wish to come out, just take a few moments rolling over onto your side. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.